It seems yet another person has had their fill of Meghan Markle's bottomless pit of neediness, transactional relationships, and insufferable antics. This time, it's none other than Prince Harry's longtime buddy and polo-playing poster boy, Nacho Figueras. According to a recent Blind item, Nacho has reached his breaking point and is done being used as a human PR prop for Meghan's never-ending quest for relevance. Oh, and his wife, Delphina Blaquier. Rumours suggest she's also had enough. After all, who could blame her? Markle's track record of burning through friendships like an overzealous bonfire starter is well documented. It's becoming a pattern so predictable, even a Magic 8 Ball could see it coming. Every single person who gets too close to Meghan Markle eventually runs for the hills, and Nacho seems to be the latest in a long line of casualties. The man is no fool. He's been around the elite social circles for years and surely knows a grifter when he sees one. But for a while, he tolerated her. Why? Because, like so many others, he was stuck in the Great Markle Matrix, a tangled web of transactional connections where the only person who truly benefits is Meghan herself. But as with all things Markle, the relationship was doomed from the start. There's only so much one can take before realising they've been Markled, used, milked for PR, and then discarded once they've served their purpose. Nacho's fatal mistake? Allowing himself and his family to be entangled with the walking PR disaster that is Meghan Markle. Delphina Blaquier is no fool either. As a former world-class athlete with serious family money, she has no need for toxic friendships that revolve around stroking Meghan's insatiable ego. Unlike Markle, Delphina has class, social standing, and a reputation worth preserving. So, it's no wonder she's taken the first available exit ramp off the Markle Express. For years, she played along, likely out of loyalty to Harry, but let's be real, there was never a genuine friendship between Delphina and Meghan. Every time the media tried to paint them as besties, it was obvious Markle was angling for something. Access to high society, business opportunities, or maybe even a private jet or two. But the jig is up. Delphina's seen the light, and the glow of Markle's desperation no longer blinds her. One has to wonder, how does Meghan do it? How does she manage to alienate literally everyone who has ever shown her kindness? Simple. She doesn't form real friendships. Her so-called relationships are nothing more than business transactions with an expiration date. Look at her history. She latches onto people with influence, squeezes every bit of social capital she can from them, and then moves on when they're no longer useful. It's the Markle Playbook 101. She's done it with the royals, with Hollywood, with former besties, and now with Nacho and Delphina. And let's not forget Markle's well-documented habit of flirting with married men. Nacho, despite his loyalty to his wife, was no exception to her attention-seeking antics. Meghan has a knack for cozying up to powerful men, especially those with wealthy, well-connected wives. But Delphina wasn't about to let Meghan slither into her household any longer. So, what now? Will Meghan take to Netflix for another pity party documentary? Will she attempt to latch onto another couple and pretend they're her new best friends? Or will she retreat into obscurity, licking her wounds and planning her next PR stunt? Whatever happens, one thing is clear, the Markle effect is wearing off, and people are waking up. Even the most loyal allies are realising that being associated with Meghan gets them nothing but bad press and cringe-worthy headlines.